Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Polo Nations Cup 2024 here in Chantilly. We've got a beautiful day for it. We've got PACA France taking on Bavaria, Germany. Now, these guys did start a couple of days ago, but their game got rained out after 2 chukkers. So we're going to start at chukker number 3 with the scores being 4.5-1 in favour of Bavaria. This is day number 5 now in this tournament. Finals being next Sunday, or this Sunday coming rather. And we've had some great games coming up. You can see how the score lines went there. Bavaria off to a flyer, scoring 2 goals in each chukker. PACA France getting just 1 back. So 4.5-1 is the score. You see the boys, the Grabosch boys. It's this team captures the attention of a lot of people around the world with 4 young German brothers from Bavaria, Los Indianos, managed by their father, Mr. Grabosch. And I used to teach them a long time ago. We'll start with PACA France. And today, in replacing Jean-Claude Legrand, we have Diego Balade, 0 goals, young Frenchman. At number 2, Dorian Bouteau, 3 goals. Okay, at number 3, Petit Luis Jarige, 4-goal player. And at number 4, Julien Reins, 4-goal player as well. That's an 11-goal team. Taking on the 10-goal team of Bavaria, Germany, we have Mickey Grabosch, the youngest brother, of 2 goals. Emil Grabosch of 2 goals. And Paul Grabosch, the eldest one, of 3. And Anton Grabosch of 3 goals. Very, very strong team, those guys. They've been referred to as a swarm of bees. You'll see how they play. They just go hard and fast, and it feels like there's 5 or 6 of them out there because... it's like a swarm of bees playing against the Grabosch boys. So see if PACA France, they didn't quite have the right technique to start those first 2 chukkers, and they let the Grabosch run away a little bit. Probably they need to slow the game down a little bit, I guess. I'm here with Sebastian, the founder of Polo Line TV. Sebastian, thanks very much for helping me out.
Thank you, Tim. Welcome, everyone, and never said better before. Welcome back to this match. And after the rain out that we had on Friday, it was totally different weather, sunny. We have, you just mentioned about the bees, of the Germans. Well, we don't have rain today, but we have bees all over the place. But anyway, I mean, it looks like we'll have a nice match over here. We've got there the standings of the top scorers so far of the tournament.
Yeah, look at that. Simon Zavaleta has been very, very impressive, scoring 10 goals, as has Nicolas Coti Medina for California. And then you can see Irastoza, Santiago Irastoza, Tito Ruiz Quiniasu, both on 8. And Francisco McLaughlin with 7 goals in some very, very impressive plays. But like we've mentioned a couple of times, one of the great things I think about this tournament so far is that the stars of each team are playing very, very good teamwork and doing a lot of passes. Here's the rest of the top scorers. That's good to see. These are the amateurs.
The amateurs ranking, yeah.
Yeah. So Agustin Emsens has been very impressive, very new to the sport. And he got best MVP yesterday, so good for him. Larry Ashbrook from America scored a couple. Sebastian Egoton, look at them, a lot of goals for the amateurs there. Isabel also very, very impressive. We watched her play yesterday and have another win. Their team has had 2 wins, and Haider Nassim from Pakistan has scored 2 goals and also been an integral part of his Pakistani team. So the players are just starting to gather together in the middle. The umpires are sorting them out and working out which ways they're going to play. Please follow us, like us, comment on our social media pages, Instagram, Polo Line OK, Facebook, Polo Int, and YouTube, Polo Line TV. We also have an app, which we'll see a banner for later on in the game.
Back to the match itself, we'll have two teams that they've got a loss in this tournament. Bavaria against USA, and yesterday they play PACA France, and they lost against the Belgian team. So they both need desperately a win.
That's right. Yeah. This is a very important game for both after coming off a loss in their first games. The PACA France are actually the reigning champions. So we expect them to raise their game a little bit. They started slowly the other day as well. We're about to start, so we're going to start this game with a hit from the spots, because that's where it ended on Friday at the beginning of Chaka number 3, where the heavens opened and the rain really came down. You can see on the screens now the players getting ready. And Julien Reins for France is going to take it. He's a very, very classy player, Julien. He's been very impressive all this time. He's going to take the ball in then, as Emile Grabosch will put some pressure onto him. Petit Louis comes around to back him up, but Paul Grabosch, I think it was, snuck in front. He thought he could sneak in front there, but the umpire was right there. He said no chance. You can see how Petit Louis comes in behind the line, and Emile sneaks in front of him, Grabosch, and draws the first whistle of the game. So France will move this one up to the 60-yard line. Harry Snow, thanks for watching. English player. He's a pilot for Emirates and new to the game of polo, but very, very good indeed. Used to play polo cross, and now he's a top academy player. He's watching a lot of these games, coming along very well. Good to see you watching us, Harry. Thank you. So we've got a 60-yard penalty here to the PACA France team after an early foul, and Petit Louis for France. Petit Louis Jarige will take it on this lovely, solid-looking black horse. Bavarian Germans in white will be trying to block this one. Let's see how he gets on. It's a lovely shot, and it's gone through the post, up over the top. So a superb start there for the French team. PACA France clawing back already. 4.5 goals to 2 after that beautifully taken penalty. No chance to stop that one. Top pocket, right down the middle.
If you would just join the transmission, you didn't miss two checkers. Is because this match was rained out on Friday, so the continuation is in this moment with the remaining 3 checkers.
3 chuckers left as it is a 5-chucker game. Petit Louis, the goal scorer, has won that line out and broken away on his own. That one came off the cane a little bit and went to the left, but he swept around and come back onto it, played another tap toward the goal. The defence is strong by the Bavarians, and now they turn it and they're going to go flat out if they get a chance, because that's pretty much what they do. Oh, a big write-off though from Petit Louis. He's come out all guns blazing, very keen for a win here, I think. Keep an eye out for Petit Louis today. Nice backhand there from Mickey Grabosch, the youngest brother, up to his older bros. But the French are quick onto it, and the stylish, classy player, Julien Reins, takes it around the back, beats that man pretty well, beats Powell. Mickey comes on to challenge him. Mickey does well there. Emile sneaks in to go over the near side. He was right to go near side, but I think, we'll see on the replay, I think as he went near side, his horse came across the line. He certainly wasn't straight on the line. Yeah, and there you go, clear. So I guess that's going to be another penalty for the... Oh, no, hang on. The Germans look to be teeing this one up. So maybe Petit Louis was wrong to actually go in there, although...
Or maybe the bump was appealing for the foul, the bump against the other horse.
Yeah, right. Even though perhaps it was Petit Louis' foul, but nevertheless he can't be going in and crashing someone like that. Has to be a little bit more careful. These umpires have been very, very strict on horse safety, which is nice to see, and anything that puts a horse at risk is going to be a foul. Here's the drive from Paul, the eldest brother, hitting it up, looking for his younger brother Mickey up at the front. He gets hooked out of it and turned by Bouteau, Dorian Bouteau. He'll run this one a little bit, trying to take it past Powell now. Oh, does manage to. He's on a quick horse here, Bouteau. He's run past Powell, which is not easily done. Here he comes, Bouteau. He's only going for the small tap shots or half swings, followed up there by the number one. Petit Louise nearly scores. It's right on the goal mouth here. Can they finish it off? No, it just goes out to the left-hand side. Diego Ballet was in there, had a good shot at it.
We are seeing a totally different match as we saw the other day on Friday with the French team, managing the situation here.
Absolutely, much more organised is how they like to play here. Oh, but that's a good pass up forward. This is where they have to watch out with the breakaway goals, and then they really need to make sure that they've got every one of those Germans marked, because they'll be backing them up and they'll just keep coming. That's a clever little play from Emile, how he checked up, let Petit Louis go, but he gets hooked by the next man, and a little shot from Pau pushes it forward, but Petit Louis, having a great chucker on this little black horse, takes it out to the boards and stops on the ball there at the boards. He'll wait for his teammates to go forward. Diego, the young Frenchman, has gone forward for the pass. Petit Louis tried to run it, but got hooked out. Now it's going to be Dorian Bouteau, I think. Oh no, it was quicker. Mickey, I think, was quicker on the turn there. Good job from Mickey Grabosch, turning there quickly, but Dorian did get him in the end, and then plays a lovely near side backhand out to the boards and right up to Julien, who flicks it in play and then goes forward on the near side.
Julien on Cocotera.
Cocotera for Julien Reigns. There was a foul there though. Players might be asking for a spare their next horse halfway through this chucker already. There we go. Who was onto that one? Well, Petit Louis went onto it, but perhaps he had to go near side. There was a German player who turned on to the offside of that one, and this is going to be half chucker. Around the half-time mark of every chucker, the players.
Some of the girlfriends of the Germans helping them out. Well, you know them very well. They do everything themselves.
Yeah.
This team.
Yeah, it's great to see. I was down in Mallorca while they were there. They had their camp set up in the field, and all the boys were there first in the morning, working with the grooms, grooming actually for themselves, taking the horses and exercise. The father was doing the shoes, and the boys were helping them. They were feeding the horses and really getting involved on that side of things, which is very, very nice to see. And the future of German players is they've got a lot of good young German players coming through now. These guys are only getting better and better. There's also the Krassermann team, Caesar and Casper. They've got a younger bro who's looking pretty good as well. Okay, so it's going to be a hit here from the spot, quite close to the boards, about 80 yards out. And Anton Grabosch. Hits one. It's straight. It's not that powerful, but it is straight. It's going to take stopping there by the French team. Petit Louis gets a touch onto it, but the Germans are still working hard on there. And coming out with it is Bouteau. Dorian Bouteau. This time goes for a full swing. Doesn't manage to get that one either. Quickly turned around is Petit Louis. Very well mounted. He spun round nicely onto that ball. Big ride off here now by Diego, the substitute, the super sub. Diego, look at him go. Nice play. The young Frenchman has a look behind and goes over to the near side. Keeps it on the near side. Open face tap shot, and that's left there. Followed up well. Julien Reigns wants to come onto the line. Petit Louis takes it around the outside, tries to head to goal, but and now it's Julien. He's backed him up well. No, but good defense there from the Germans as they've released it. Bouteau decides to turn this one. His men are blocking for him, giving him some space. Bouteau, can he beat the man here? Bouteau, oh, he has done. He's beaten both men. Good work from the French to give Bouteau some space, and he gets it through. Nice goal, well done, Dorian Bouteau. But if you'll see on the replay, it was his teammates who really helped him out there. Every time a Every time a German came toward him, they were blocked, and that last one didn't quite make it. So good job from Dorian Bulteau with his tapping. Managed to run around the outside and score the goal and close the gap even more. It's a different game, like Sebastian said. It is certainly a different game, this game, as how they started early on in the first two chukkers on Friday. This time it's won by the Germans. The Germans come out with the ball. Big rider from Bulteau. And a whistle. I think the ball may have been buried there, but I didn't see a foul.
It seems that they did their homework. I spoke a few times with the French coach, which is Thibaut Guillemot, and they were a bit worried about the start of this match, and also the loss of they've got yesterday. So they were all back in their stables, studying the videos and how to improve this.
Yeah, that's the great thing, to have Polo Line here. The players can not only study their own games, but they can study the games and the horses even of the other teams. And yeah, it's a big advantage, like you said. If they do their homework, can really make a difference, rather than just having to sort of improvise and adapt on the field. You can start out with a plan or two. So Petit Louis for France. Nice pass up to Julien, but at the back there is Paul. Julien wins it. Julien then plays a nice shot forward, looking for Bulteau, the goal scorer. He goes over to the near side. He's got the man in his pocket. He reaches out, goes offside. Near side, Bulteau, Dorian Bulteau doesn't get that one. Doesn't quite get the angle on the finish, but a very good play and an impressive start here by the French. They've certainly worked things out, having got beaten. Like we said, they do need a win here, and they did win the entire tournament. So certainly got potential there. They won the tournament last year. Bulteau turns on that one, turns around to the left, has a look now, waits for somebody to get free so he can pass to them. He takes one more here and another tap. He's probably going to want to release soon. Here comes the release. Nice one too. Right up through the pack. It may be a little bit too much on it, but it's still in the danger zone. Petit Louis is going to come back and put this one back with a backhand right in front of the goal. Who's going to turn first? It's a German shirt. Yeah, good turn there. Nice play by Paul, I think it is, on the far side. Could be Emile, the grey horse. Still the French put on the pressure. The first bell has gone. Petit Louis turning onto that very well. Now heading toward the goal with about 20 seconds left. Petit Louis stops, tries to evade the hook. Doesn't matter. It's the super sub. Diego Balade, the substitute, comes in on the near side and finishes it and puts another goal up right at the end of the first chukker. So that's a great chukker, great start to the day's polo. They started the third chukker 4.5-1, and they've ended it 4.5-4. So very interesting turnaround here. We'll take a quick break at the end of this chukker. The scores are 4.5 to Germany and 4 goals to France. Welcome back, everybody, and to this fascinating game where France have come out that first chukker and scored 4 goals. The last one scored by that young chap, the super sub, Diego Balade, for the French team in blue. And here we'll watch that goal. Broke away. Oh, this is Petit Louis broke away, and then well followed up by Diego, who went over to the near side and scored that. Young lad having a great game. Also, welcome to Nicky Meta. He's watching, fairly new to polo as well. His 2 sons have been playing for 3 or 4 years, and then Nicky got fed up of watching, and now he's playing as well. He's inspired by this family team of the Grabosch. There you can see the score lines with a great start. The first 2 chukkers were played on Friday before the rain, ended 4.5 goals to 1. And then we've just played 1 chukker here in a beautiful day here in Chantilly, not far from Paris. And the French team, the home team, have come out all guns blazing. As we know, both these teams need a win to stay alive in this tournament, or to stay in contention of winning the main cup, having lost their first game. There we've got the Polo Line TV app on the App Store. Also got to say hi to Charlie Matthews. Chucker Charlie, they call him. He's watching, the young lad. He's one of the best young players from Dubai. Grown up in Dubai, but he is a Kiwi, a New Zealander. So, Chucker Charlie, welcome, mate. Great to have you watching. Okay, so Germans, nice little 1-2 with the Germans there up to Emil Grabosch. He hits a pass forward, but there's no one there to pass to. I think he wanted one of those guys to run forward for that one. And Bulto is going to turn this. Bulto turns it once, then goes for a nice drive forward. Is there but no one's up there either. And so, Anton Grabosch. Anton goes over it, and Emil can't get it. Diego, he takes a hit on it, but it goes over the top. So we have a slight change of numbers, actually, this time. Sorry, I may have got those Grabosch wrong. It looks like number 2 is Paul. Number 3 is Anton. And Emil has got the 4 shirt on today. So this is Dorian Bulto. He's missed it there, and the number 1, Mickey Grabosch, is taking it right in front of the goal. Go, you good thing. Oh, he hasn't managed to make it though. And Dorian Bulto puts it under the net here to Julian Rines. Jumps up and pops out over the boards here. So a good chance for Bavaria. Here we go. We're underway. And the number 3 for Bavaria hits it up forwards, up to the front. Anybody there to finish it off? Coming in, Dorian Bulto. He's having a good game, Dorian. He's everywhere, up at the front and in defence with the bright blue helmet. The French. He plays a lot of polo in England. Dorian, as a pro, 3-goal professional. Nice backhand there. No, deflected. It's in the middle now, and they all sort of scrap for it, but. Julian Rines wins it. Plays a nice, clever little pass to Petit Louis. Petit Louis on this little white horse. Can't get away from it. Can't get away from them. And it's stolen here. Again, another German boy, another brother come back onto it. If one missed, the next one's always there. Dorian came flying in there. Looked like he had to go near side to me.
Dorian is everywhere today.
He is, isn't he? But... he shouldn't have been there, I don't think. I think he had to go near side on that one.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, so it will be a hit to the Bavarian team. And Anton will take it. He's hit that one down the ground, up toward his bro Emil. Emil goes over it. Mickey too. Little backhand from Diego. Not much room for him to come through, but winning that one now is the Grabosh boys. He's going to take a shot from here. It's out to the right at the moment. Is there anyone there to hook it in? Mickey tries to charge onto it, but good job by the young Diego, the super sub, to take it away from the danger zone out to the side. He's got Dorian ahead of him. If he can get that pass away, would be great. He's had to go over to the near side, though, and he's left it behind. Stopping and turning on it very, very well with that little white horse. Little 360 as well was Petit Louis. Nice. Small horse there. Nice pass as well from Petit Louis up to Julien Rines. And we've got 2-on-1 here. You can see Diego is blocking for Julien. Oh, he can't capitalize on that. And the Germans, the Bavarians, are going to turn this one. The four brothers. Oh, is he allowed to turn it? There's a strong whistle there. But it could be halfway through the chucker as well. It may not have been a foul. They'll blow the whistle if you be the judge of this one. Was this one a foul? I think he might have been okay on that. But they may have blown the whistle for the foul, but I think they blow the whistle because it's half chucker, and if we have a sort of neutral kind of moment, they'll blow the whistle to let the players change horse halfway through every chucker. 60
could be. They just put the ball on in the line of safety 60.
Yeah, thanks, Sebastian. He saw it. Yeah, so as the German tried to turn it, he took it over his own back line. Here we can see on our Polo line replays. 1 tap, 2 tap, but he must have just taken it over the line there. So they do take the chance to change horses, and they're going to start again with a penalty for France, trailing by half a goal, 60 yards away. Petit Louis to take it. Corner. Here he goes. Winds up. Oh, he slightly sliced it to the right. Yeah. Bit of a slice. Nice shot. But, yeah, you can see that where the camera is right behind the ball. You can see how it sort of curved away out to the right. So, from the back line, the Germans start. Oh, bouncing ball. Tricky one. He's given it this one a little chance. Shown a little bit too much to Diego. And now he's missed that too. Diego, wow, look at that on the near side. Good turn from Diego. Still on the near side. Very good young player here. We'll keep an eye out for him. Young Frenchman. Grabosh has it straight back. Diego takes it off him, then told to leave it by Petit Louis, who will straighten things up. Petit Louis gets the pass into the middle, but it's kind of deflected, and now running through is Petit Louis. He's picked up the loose ball and heading out toward the goal. Mickey Grabosh will try and stop him, but this will put them in the lead, I think. The French team, yes, they've done it. Wow, they've scored 4 goals, unanswered goals here today. Taking them now 5 goals to 4.5. It was Petit Louis who ran it through, head down. Mickey Grabosh tried to hook him, couldn't get there in time. So great job from France. They've come out here. They must have done some homework, and they've really come out a different team today. Coming out looking very, very strong. Still only half a goal in it though. 5 goals to 4.5, and the ball pops out here to Bulto. Oh, he has it stolen there by Anton, I think it is. Great steal there from the... he took a little bit too long, Bulto, and Anton jumped on him, and now he's taking it straight toward the ball, straight toward the goal. Bulto will get the hook. No, he doesn't. And, oh, he does just enough, though, to force the German out to the side. It is Anton.
Good recovery there by Bulto.
Yeah, absolutely. He made an error. He waited too long to make the pass. Didn't put enough angle on it, so Anton was able to come and get it. Anton with the number 3 shirt on. So the French team have to watch out for these counter-attacks. They're good at those, the Germans. They just go for it as soon as they get the ball. The Bavarians, the Barbarians, Los Indianos. France are up by half at the moment, as Bulto takes it around again, around into space this time, but he's under a lot of pressure. Petit Louis comes in to try and help. Bulto is forced to go onto the side. Here is Petit Louis, but the ball bounces over the top of his stick. He still managed great hand-eye coordination. Sorry, it's Julien Rines though, but he's got it back. Plays it, clever little open to Petit Luis. Luis leaves it there for Julian again, who puts it back to Petit Luis. Good little link up between these two now. Look how Julian is trying to block now for Petit Luis. Let Bouteau take it. Bouteau loses it. Powell, right in front of the camera. We'll have a look here. He doesn't think it was a foul, Powell, with the number 2 shirt on, but I think it pretty clearly is, yeah. So they'll march this one up to the 60 at least. And France still driving forward, looking very, very, very good indeed.
Despite it's a Monday morning, we have public here coming to enjoy this match. It's a good one.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful day here in Chantilly, and it's a wonderful day to play this wonderful sport of polo. The oldest team sport there is. Over 2,000 years that we've been playing this game. Right, so we've got a hit from the 60-yard line. Petit Louis on this little grey horse. Deep into the 4th chukker now, and France have taken the lead by half. Can they extend? That's a lovely, lovely shot there, but the goal judge waves this one to the left, so the last one sliced out to the right, this one to the left. And the Germans from the back line, can they regroup a little bit and sort things out? They haven't managed to score a goal today. They scored four in their first 2 chukkers on Friday in the rain. Diego doesn't get that backhand. Petit Louis puts one there, but there's no one there to pick it up except the Germans with Paul Grabosch wearing the number 4 shirt today. Strong whistle there as well, as Dorian and Anton, I think it was, went for that.
Yeah, and with this, the chukker will end.
Oh, that's the end of the chukker. Won the foul there. We'll see what happened there. You can see the line is up and down. Oh, we can't see quite what happened, but that's going to end that chukker, ladies and gentlemen. So one more chukker left to play, and France have crept into the lead here. 5 goals to 4.5. France versus Bavaria, Germany.
Touching the surface of my nature. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Welcome back, everybody, to this beautiful day in Chantilly. And we've got a great game where the French have come out and shown us something we haven't seen before from them, and they've scored 4 goals on the trot. Of course, they did start today 4.5 to 1. We started in the 3rd chukker, but the French, after a bit of a slow start in this tournament, have come back looking very, very strong indeed. However, we're going to start this chukker with a 60-yard penalty for the Germans, Bavaria Germans, the Grabosch boys, all young lads. It's great to have Sebastian with us, helping us out, and he's also very good statistic man, taking notes of all the statistics of the games, which is very, very useful, interesting information.
Thank you, Tim, for the compliments.
Okay, then from the 60-yard line, Grabosch. Along the ground and to the left. No goal. They needed that perhaps, but it's only half a goal in it, so obviously still anyone's game, but there's only one chukker left here today.
Actually, going to the stats, they are even in the penalty spots, which is 1 out of 3 both teams.
Yeah, which may well make the difference between a win and a loss, the penalties. We often see the teams who score all their penalties will come out with a win. Okay, so Julian Reins on this lovely fiery little chestnut with the white face. Oh, he beats that first man coming through now. Can he beat the second? Yes, he does. That's a great little horse he's on now. He's got time here to check up and straighten it up. Oh, but he's left the ball behind. Dorian follows up well with the near side, and then Julian finishes it off, does he? Yep, he does. Great goal. Julian Reins, nicely followed up by Dorian Bulteau, and they've scored another goal. 6 goals to 4.5. They've scored 5 goals unanswered by the Germans. So, wow, France, very, very impressive today.
First goal by Julian, and in a good moment to stretch the lead here.
Absolutely, yeah. Could be a very important goal in this last chukker. I like that little chestnut he's on. Breaking out of the line out, though, here now is the Germans with Anton, I think it is, or could be Paul coming through, taking one shot, having to go to the near side, and from the line out, goal time. Good job. First goal for the Germans today, taking them now 5.5 goals to 5. Sorry, 5.5 goals to 6. And, yeah, we have got a game. This last chukker, just half a goal in it. Offside, near side. Nice finish on the near side there. By the number 4. So, out it comes. This time, Bulteau gets away with it, hits the ball up forward, but there has been a whistle there. One of the Grabosch boys just hopping off to check everything's okay, which it is. Good. Bulteau, gentleman, comes over and just apologises for whatever happened there. I think there might have been an accidental bump. Umpires perhaps discussing where we're going to start the chukker again. They have got the third man hooked up on radio. They can talk to him as well, which I believe they are doing right now. Spot to the Germans.
Yeah, there we have the third man. We believe they have decided together with him this one. They are still over there, but looks like a spot for the Germans. A similar of the one we've seen before, 2 chukkers before. Maybe it was the right way for the French, but they ended up crashing.
Nice drive from the spot there, right up to the front, looking for Emil is waiting at the front, or Mickey is there. Oh, good follow-up, though. Nice play by the Grabosh boys here. Look at that. 2 shots, almost the length of the field in just 2 shots. Beautiful. That's good polo there, right there. Just first time hit it. Very, very nice.
That's the polo they like.
Yeah.
Hit and run.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. So, Julian Rines from the back line. He's going to beat this first man here and then stop on it, I imagine. Wait for Bulto to come round in behind. No, he's going to keep going. Bulto's come behind for the support. Julian manages, he's pushed right out to the boards, and eventually he does lose it here to Anton, I believe it is. He comes round pretty quick now. Now coming through round toward the front. Could be Powell as well. Coming now over near side. Julian, can he pick it up? Cut shot coming in from the Germans. Not quite, though. And Petit Louis, 4 goals. Picks it up, but draws a whistle in the process, I think. Or there's the whistle. And they're going to change horses at this time. Halfway through the very last chukker. What happened on that one? Petit Louis came in for the hook, then went for the ball. And they blew the whistle. That's Anton Grabosh right there with the captain's armband. Playing at number 3. That's the young super sub. He's done very well here today. Diego Belade.
Yeah, we can actually say that it made a difference. But in the first 2 checkers, Jean-Claude was scoring 1 as well. So it's very good coming out from all the amateurs anyway.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. All the amateurs are doing very well indeed. But I think it's certainly more than just the substitution that's changed the French's game. They've organised themselves much better. They seem less rushed. They're making less mistakes. And I think that's the way to play against this swarm of bees, that is the Grabosh boys, is to slow things down and control it. If you try and play their game and run them, you're never going to outrun them, because these guys just keep on running. Here's a backhand there from Powell, but it's only as far as Bulto. He's turned it. Bulto tries to tap it forward, loses it there. Nice little pickup here from Anton. As it's getting a little bit rough. Here comes Anton now, though. Anton now with the ball. There's 3 German shirts up at the front and only 1. That's Julian Rines, who is always so solid in defence. Comes in to hit that one, gets away with it, but not the ball. Bulto's coming in. He'll put it a little bit further forward. Sticks are in the air. And the whistle blows hard. There's a few raised voices out there. And, I thought he might have been reaching to his pocket there, but... Here we go. He's coming. There's one missed backhand for the French coming through. Then, looks to me like Bulto had the line, and a German swept across him. Umpires he's having a word with Bulto. And he's giving it to the German. So,
yeah, safety 60.
Safety is it, right? Ball must have been hit out by Bulto or by one of the French team. So another chance from the penalty spot, again to be taken by Anton Grabosh, the second eldest son. Oh, it's straight enough, but it's a long ground and it's been stopped, and Bulto takes it out of danger. That could have been an important penalty, that one. They have to get those... to make the most of the chances when they get them, especially against a team like France. They won't get many opportunities. And you really do have to capitalise on them when you do. Coming through is Dorian. Gets a hook from the wrong side, I think, but the umpires didn't see that one. Bulto has it now. I'm not sure of the French. I think he was told to turn it. Chula. That's a nice pass as well, up forwards. Who's there? Petit Louis is there. That was exactly what he was calling for, Petit Louis, and it's exactly what Dorian gave him. Great teamwork there by the French. Very, very important goal in the last chukker to stretch their lead, and it was a nice play. You heard We were nice and close here. We could hear them talking about that. He was asking, I think, to turn it, and then he asked for the pass, and Dorian gave him the perfect pass.
Exactly. I think at the end it was Petit Louis who scored, but the key here was the pass by Dorian.
Yeah, he's had a great game today, Dorian. Okay, the Germans now. They need to get 2 quick goals. We've got 1 minute and 10 seconds of polo left to be played. And the French have scored 6 goals today, having started the game on 1. Here they come again. It's Boulteau. It's that man Boulteau with the blue helmet. Again, he's going to go for half swing here. Up high. Is it straight? Yes, it is. Dorian Boulteau has done it again. Well played to him. That's going to take his team to 8 goals to 5.5. And they've played wonderful polo here, the French team. I think more of what they're used to playing. And they've kept themselves alive in this tournament here today.
Great reward for me, the MVP of the match.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you there. Dorian Boulteau, he's been everywhere. He's played well in attack and defence. And he's been involved in so many of the plays. The 3-goal player for PACA France. Okay, so 3 goals needed now, but only 10 seconds left. No chance to do it here. They're trying to get one more here with the breakaway, the Bavarians, but time will... the clock is going to go any second now. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, and that was a great game for France, especially. Beautiful polo being played, and they're now looking like a serious team for contention to win this tournament. They came out today. I think they've been watching videos. They've been talking to each other, coaching each other, because they came out with a much better game plan. They were more calm, cool, composed, and played beautiful teamwork here. PACA France winning that game against Bavaria, 8 goals to 5.5. And we'll see the some statistics of that game, and we'll also see the best goals. There you see all the players shaking hands after a great game of polo on a superb field. Here are the statistics. So we played the first 2 chukkers on Friday in the rain, where Bavaria, perhaps they're used to the rain, and perhaps that's why they did so well. They scored 4 goals to PACA's 1. They had half a goal start, so they were 4.5 goals to 4 as we started. 4.5 goals to 1 we started today. And then the French, well, it was all French today. They scored 3 goals in the first chukker of today and the third chukker overall, clawing their lead back. In the fourth they went up, and in the fifth they stretched that lead, looking very, very strong, made very few mistakes and played beautifully as a team. Very nice game of polo, a good 11-goal team there, the French.
We could say that the rain out played a beneficial part for the French team. They had that break, they could regroup, they could study their opponents, what they were the mistakes in those 2 chukkers that they played on Friday, and they came out with a totally different team. Yeah,
absolutely. And congratulations to them. There's Petit Louis walking off. Julien Reins walking off. He'll be very happy with that. The captain of the French team there, and he's organised his team very, very well indeed. He often stays at the back, keeps the back door shut, makes passes, but then you see him making these fleeting runs through, while Petit Louis drops back. Very nice, well-organised team. And there's Boulteau. I think he's got the MVP. Congratulations to him. He was a different player today, actually, as how we've seen him before. It's the beautiful barn here at Polo Club Chantilly. Here is Boulteau with his first goal there, running around the outside of everybody and tapping it in. Stick up, celebrating. This is the same goal here as he runs around the outside. You've got to give it to the other French team as well. They allowed Boulteau to do a lot of damage by blocking for him. You might not see it on screen, but the other French team block and allow their teammates to get the ball. Here we go. This is Petit Louis. He does get hooked out of it, but it's very well followed up by the super sub Diego Balade there to finish it off. Again, from another angle. Petit Louis. No, that's Petit Louis finishing that one himself. Here it is, Petit Louis tapping away. He's got the player, cannot reach out to get him, the German player there. And he manages to get that important goal. That time Julien leaves it behind, well followed up by Bulto. He takes out the man, goes over to the near side, puts it back up to Julien to finish off on that lovely chestnut horse with the white face. Here's a German goal, breakaway goal from the line out. It was Anton or Paul Grabosch who did that one, Paul I think. And this is Bulto again, the MVP, breaking away and stretching their lead at the end of the game with a nice half swing finish there. He often plays that half swing, so that's a great game. We had a lot of goals there in just those 3 chuckers. Look at that, 7 field goals in the whole game. PACA France, which is beautiful to see. 4, Germany scored 4. France won 10 of those throw-ins, probably most of them today. Fouls are pretty even, not too many, pretty average. 7 fouls for the French and 8 for Bavaria. Penalties weren't too strong, either team. They both scored 1 out of the 3 that they got. And none of the 60-yard corners were scored. So a great game of field goals and team play, and a great show from the French team, doing very well to beat a very strong German team with those 4 brothers. You can see in the French camp now the young lad Diego Balade.
He even got his personal cap.
Oh yeah, DB, nice. Hopefully a future professional here, another future French professional. Very, very impressive. So we've had a great day's polo. That's all we're going to get today, as it's Monday, but we'll start again tomorrow again, I think at 12 o'clock is the polo. Please check the schedules and the website, the Chantilly social media, as well as ours. And there's even an Instagram page for the Polo Nations Cup. Please follow that. Keep in touch for some nice photos, videos, and everything of these games. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much, Sebastian, for joining us here in the commentary box. And we'll see you tomorrow for some more action of the Polo Nations Cup 2024.